Ear Hustle is a podcast that comes straight from San Quentin's Media Lab. This podcast is made by and for the prison's current and former inmates. It has become a form of expression for them, allowing the prisoners to share their experiences as they have lived it. San Quentin State Prison is California's oldest correctional facility, opening in 1852. The prison was actually constructed by inmates from the Waban prison ship. They would work in the day, then sleep on the ship at night. San Quentin originally started out as both a male and female facility until 1933 when a women's prison was built in Tehachapi. San Quentin now holds 4,244 inmates. It is the only state prison with a gas chamber, and it holds all of the state's condemned death row inmates, including one woman. In the podcast, Al shares his experiences with living on death row. He mentions that when he received his first death warrant, he refused to sign and choose the method. The staff then had to choose for him. They chose the gas chamber. There are 5 crimes that are federally punishable by death: murder, treason, espionage, drug trafficking of excessive amounts, and the advising, attempting, or authorizing of a murder of any witness, officer, or juror involved in a continuing criminal enterprise case, regardless of whether the murder took place. Continuing criminal enterprise is the lawful prosecution of large-scale drug dealers, or as one might call a drug lord or kingpin. 29 states in the Union still authorize the death penalty, highlighted in blue or purple. The primary method of execution for all states is lethal injection, but states in blue will have secondary options, including gas, electrocution, hanging, firing squad, and nitrogen hypoxia. California's secondary method is lethal gas, San Quentin being the only prison capable of carrying out this kind of execution. There are a total of 2,656 inmates condemned to death row in our country, 729 being in California. Capital punishment has been one of the most controversial topics for several decades, with public opinions and legislation constantly changing. If you would like to become more politically involved or simply want to be more informed on the subject, I do suggest looking at deathpenaltyinfo.org.